week's numbers, and then we'll go forward. I mean, like Nimesh has been saying, completely agree with that. It does feel like this is a silence before the storm. Now, let's hope the storm turns out to be, optimistic and in favor of the bulls. But what we're talking about is a complete consolidation through the week. The Nifty being in all of a 250-point band. I mean, the trading range also wasn't very wild, so it wasn't a very choppy or volatile week. It's just a quiet week. The Nifty, by the end of it, ends down 0.7%. But the mid-cap index and the small-cap index, they've managed to do well. The action has been all about individual stocks. Just to give you very quick color, in terms of the movers and shakers, the ups and the downs, the gainers this week included the consumer durable space. There was a fair amount of defensive play in the market, so pharma and healthcare have done really well. The big news of the week, of course, was Apollo Hospitals with its mega restructuring. That stock is a Nifty winner this week. Then you've got PSU banks that have done okay. Defense was a good shining spot on Friday again, thanks to the big defense acquisition proposal being cleared once again. And IT is actually approaching its earnings in an optimistic way. The IT index is up 1%. What didn't work? Real estate is one, but financials have been uncanny. And across the board, look at the private bank space, look at the Nifty bank underperforming, look at the capital market stocks by Friday. They were also down quite a bit. So that's something to keep in note. Now, why are we saying that this is probably the silence before the storm? Because the market is running into some very, very important events. The first of them will be earnings, and we'll discuss that with our expert in just a bit. The second is going to be the shape and form of US tariffs, and of course the India-US trade deal. And the third is going to be the GST Council meeting, which could be far more than small tinkering here and there, and it's set for July. Quickly to sum it up, in terms of US headlines, and there's a lot to digest there as well. Now, what has the US president said? We know as of Friday that he said that letters will start going out to countries as soon as Friday itself. And he's saying that the final tariffs can range anywhere between 10% to 70%. And he's saying that countries will have to start paying these tariffs by the 1st of August. The critical question is, where will India be in this context? We know that we're negotiating a hard trade deal. There are still sticky areas like agriculture, like dairy. The key question is, can we, for instance, stitch a more favorable deal than Vietnam? Vietnam got 20%. Can we do better than that? It will suddenly make our export-oriented sectors and maybe stocks like textiles, etc., a lot more competitive. So plenty to digest. Completely concur with Nimesh. Enjoy the silence, a little calm before the storm begins.
Oh, absolutely.